Well, this week's Bushel Up, I'm wearing my favorite footwear. It's called my irrigation boots after a rain. They're not so fun to wear when you're irrigating, but they're a lot of fun after a rain to put on. And that's what we got last night in some areas. We got almost an inch up at Central City here at Aurora. We put on about 30 hundredths through the rainfall method. And down in Hastings, we did pick up 10 hundredths. So depending on where you were, some of you might have had nice rain, some still looking for some. One thing I did want to talk about, appreciate all you guys running pivots, seen a lot of them running last week. Seemed like everywhere you looked, we had pivots going. And that was just the importance of keeping moisture in that root zone. As we're putting off these first lateral roots, these nodal roots here, we want to make sure that we've got some moisture there for them to develop in. So letting that top 4 inches go dry with the heat and wind that we've been having, it's really important just to get a little moisture in that zone, allow those roots to develop properly. So kudos to those of you guys. I know it's not what we wanted to be doing. We've already ran our pivot 4 times out here at Owners Acres, and only about 1.5 inches of water total put on, but between incorporating herbicides, incorporating our residuals, and just getting some pre-watering and watering after planting, it's been a workout. So hopefully we catch a few showers here, maybe get a little break before peak crop usage comes up here in about a month. So a couple things real quick. You know, we're seeing a lot of out here later planted corn. You know, I'm at 1, 2, 3 collars, so V3 going into that V3 to V4 stage. We've got corn as advanced as V5, V6. Seeing some 6-collar corn out there. So stuff's going to explode rapidly here. It really, when it transitions to that root, we see a lot of rapid growth. So watch out, make sure you're getting those dicamba products on your corn, the status of Diflex. Hopefully you've already done that. We finished up ours on Friday, but we'll come back now and start putting on some of the yield enhancements, the Realize, the Accrue. Hoping to have a good week of doing that. Be great timing with some sun, some moisture to get those on and maximize the benefits of stimulating that plant. Looking at soybeans, again, starting to see that V3, V4. Got some 5th trifoliates coming out on some of my earlier beans. So they're going to take off too. You'll see those start to really canopy as they start to branch out and put those on. So really nothing so far in the way of insects, although we're starting to probably get to that timeline where we're going to start watching for some of that. Some minor cutworm damage in areas we've seen, but nothing of significant importance, especially with the dry conditions. That's pretty typical. We don't see some of those seedling early insects. Watching out for weeds again. You know, some of those herbicides laying in dry dirt, we get a little bit of rain. Sometimes we can get that germination above that herbicide zone. So I would say we're seeing the weeds break a little bit earlier on some of these pre-emerges than we would normally like to see. They gave us a good 21 days, but stretching them out to that 28 to 30, we are seeing some breaks. So be paying attention, scouting your fields, walking them. But hopefully this gets you a little bit of a break from running the pivots in some areas. In other areas, I know you guys will have to stay after it. But we'll keep you updated here at Owners Acres.